Hi babe, this is video number 8 of To Shay Love Mom. Today what I want to discuss with you is one thing that I mentioned that I am in the last video, and that's a truth seeker. How do you know who's telling the truth? What do people telling the truth act like? Is there transparency to what they do? I thought of an example, since I know when you were little you used to like to play detective. So I thought of a situation. Let's say you're a detective and you work in a town who has the head guardian of the town is named Joe, let's say. So you start to investigate some burglaries going on, and it leads you to Joe's house. Now you're kind of uncomfortable because Joe's always told people he hates stealing. He would never steal. It's despicable. All his friends, all your friends believe he would never steal. You believe he would never steal. But somehow the evidence has led you to go look into his home. So you go to the door, knock on it, he answers. He's kind of happy to see you, so you feel kind of guilty that you want to look into him. But you say, Joe, I've got some evidence pointing this way and I just want to take a look around your home. Is that okay? And he says, sure, come on in. Look around. Look wherever you want. I've opened the doors. Let yourself in those rooms. Go ahead and search everything. And I want to stop here and read to you something that the Watchtower has said that sounds pretty much like what Joe is saying. In the Watchtower, 8/15 of 1950, it said they invite careful and critical examination of its contents in the light of the scriptures. And then the book, The Truth That Leads to Eternal Life, in 1968, page 13, says it is important to examine one's religion. There is nothing to fear from such an examination. So, like Joe, sounds like a very open door. Go ahead, look through everything. So, as you're looking through every box in every room, you find nothing. You find no proof of anything that has been stolen in there. And your fellow detectives, they're ready to go. You know, we've seen it all. Let's go. Keep everything happy. We don't have to, be in this uncomfortable situation anymore. But then you remember Joe has another door, a door that he didn't open to you guys. So you say, Joe, how about that one room down the hall, the one that you didn't open? And he says, what? I can't believe you're even asking me this. Don't you trust me? You went through all those doors. I had nothing to hide. You don't trust me? And you'd have a choice here. Do you want to go ahead and make him open that door, or are you just going to say, oh, you're right, I'm sorry. Well, any good detective would say, no, you got to open that door. So let's say you insist, open that door, Joe. I need to see what's in there. And then he says, no, you can't go in there. There's poison in those rooms. There's a lion in that room that will eat you, that will kill you. You can't go in there. It's for your own good. Now, does that sound like someone who has something to hide or not? So let me read you a few more quotes from the Watchtower. The Watchtower in 5/157 says, do not question the organization. If Jehovah permits it, who are we to insist it should be different? Another quote is the Watchtower 6/167 says, heavy research is not necessary. The Watchtower has done it for you. The most beneficial study you can do is to read the Watchtower or Awake or a new book by the organization. And then recently, Toni Morris at the district convention in 2015 said, stick with what we have authorized. You'll be safe. You want to go out there, it's at your own spiritual risk. So that kind of makes it sound like they're saying, don't look beyond what we allow you to look at. Another quote in the Watchtower, 3/166, says, contrary to what some people may think, it is not unkind and unloving to lay bare falsehood and corruption. And the Watchtower 3/165 says, the best method of proof is to put a prophecy to the test of time and circumstance. So the next video I make, I want it to be about some of these prophecies, and we'll look into if they've passed the test of time and circumstances. So I hope you go to the next one. I love you. Bye.